he left, but...
Oh, God. Headache.
I think at least we've gotten past the biggest info dumps.
I didn't really have that much to drink, did I? No. But I did travel through a shift into a parallel universe, which would explain this weird compulsion to curl up into a fetal position and go back to sleep.
Yeah, I suppose it would.
Not that I'm particularly looking forward to it, but I guess I have to go find that Warren guy Cortez told me about down on Hope Street. And hey, like that's not enough. I have to avoid bumping into Zach today. He's
I have a feeling that's not gonna be a problem.
That I stood him up, and Zach's very good at being pissed.
Which sucks for us, as I'm fairly certain that the moment I step out that door... Yep, sure enough.
So you thought you could stand me up and get away with it, bitch?
I'm sorry. What did you call me?
We have a date and then you don't show? Leave me looking like a sad prick all night in front of my friends?
I couldn't go, Zach. Get over it.
I don't fucking care. You'll regret fucking with me, bitch. I can promise you that.
Well, that's a very charming way to respond to rejection, but...
I'm sorry, Zach.
Sorry? Sorry doesn't fucking cut it, April Ryan. You should have thought about the consequences of your actions before it was too late. You'll be sorry you ever crossed me.
Yeah, I have a feeling we're not going to be concerning ourselves over that for very long, though. Not a really pressing matter in our day-to-day lives. Especially now that we apparently have a mission to save the world from bizarre displacement of forces. And in order to do so, it's time to go to one of the poor neighborhoods, where Cortez said he was going to be meeting with us. And of course, the only way we know how to get there is by subway, so into the train we go. Also, hello, Hatter. And sure enough, if you look at the map here, we should have a new location down here, yeah, Hope Street. Which was where apparently the mafiosos live, and the druggies as well.
She's gone.
She's gone.
The boss man. From his uniform, I'd say he's one of the West Side Kings. They got recruitment posters all over town.
And this guy, the roughneck.
Looks like he knows how to use that steel pipe.
And the fat guy.
I think he's in trouble.
I'd say he's in trouble, but let's not concern ourselves with that. And
I got something on my face? Is my hair okay? What
no,
are you looking at?
You got in the way of the arrow. But what I'm trying to tell you to do is go here to the cathedral. No, to the cathedral, please. Well, you certainly take your time to get to, but apparently finally get to. Oh, that's actually us in the background. I couldn't really make that out. Guess we're going to the confessionals then, since I don't think we can actually get to the altar from here.
It's a priest.
Yep, that sure is a priest. I wonder if it's the guy we're looking for.
Good morning. I'm Father Raoul.
That's
You're not a Hope Street
convenient.
regular, are you? I haven't seen you here before.
I don't visit the neighborhood very often, no.
And why should you? It's not a very nice place. This cathedral is all there's left of the hope in Hope Street.
I'm sorry to hear that, Father.
So am I. But we cope. We cope. How may I be of assistance?
Well, we're told to seek him out because apparently he knows Warren Hughes, the street artist or something.
Do you know a boy named Warren Hughes?
As a matter of fact, I do. The Hugheses were regulars before they traveled to the colonies. Poor Warren was left an orphan by his family. I haven't seen him for years.
Where does he live? I'm sure you'll be eager to tell us.
Where does Warren live?
I'm not sure he lives anywhere. But he does belong to a Hope Street gang, the Razorblades, I believe. They seem to congregate just down the street in Building 87. Be careful, though. Although they're far from the worst gang around here, they're not a particularly friendly lot. And they don't care for strangers.
I can take care of myself.
I don't doubt that. Still, be careful.
Yeah, be careful, we will have to, but...
Thank you, Father.
Please come by again if you're ever in the neighborhood.
But let's... now at least we do know where to go. And wouldn't you know it, Building 87 is right down the street, so... in we go. Where we find this kid sitting on these stairs.
The boy. Looks to be about 15 or so.
Let's see if he knows anything.
Can I talk to you for a minute? You know where I can find a kid named Warren Hughes?
Who's asking?
I am.
Warren Hughes. Never heard of him.
What's your name?
What's yours?
April Ryan.
Lucky you.
Alright, well, I guess you can't help me.
Nope. Nobody can.
What do you mean?
A nice, pretty girl like you in a neighborhood like this, asking all the wrong questions. You're heading for some serious trouble, you know.
I can take care of myself.
Mm-hmm. Sure you can. The thing is, there are 4 guys waiting downstairs for you to come back out, and they can take care of themselves real good.
Gee, that's right.
Don't threaten me.
I ain't threatening you, girl. I'm just telling you how it is. You're in deep shit and you've only got yourself to blame.
I don't have any money.
I don't have any money.
You think I want your money? Shit, you can keep your damn money. Just because I live in the projects don't mean I'm a thief, you know.
I'm
Oh,
sorry,
yeah, but...
I didn't mean...
Of course not. And people never do.
What do you want from me?
I should have asked you the same question. Except I don't care. You should have thought twice before coming after me.
After you? I didn't come... So you're Warren?
What? Like you didn't know?
No. Cortez told me your name, where to find you, but... That's a fair description,
Oops. Looks like we
Shit. You're not a cop. Social services? Corporate?
should at least skipped over a description of Cortez, but...
No, I'm a friend of Cortez. He said to look you up.
I haven't seen Cortez in a while. Not since before... So what does Senior Cortez want with me?
We need some help.
What kind of help? Look, I gotta stay incognito most of the time now that corporates and cops are stepping up their search for us. I can't go risking my ass for nobody. Not even Cortez.
That's all right. I just need some information on a group called the Vanguard and their leader, Jacob McAllen.
Oh, sorry. Never heard of those guys.
You wouldn't have. They keep to themselves, and they got some kind of cover operation going. But I don't know what it is, and...
Need to find out? Alright, here's the thing. I got a friend who might be able to help you out.
Great!
Hold on. Before I use up my favors with him, I need you to do me a favor in return. Probably even help yourself out at the same time.
Fair enough. What do I have to do?
Easy. Break into the Newport Police Department computer archives. Get me some information on my family. Destroy my criminal record and get the hell out of there. Preferably alive.
Yep, just another day at work then.
You want me to risk my life for a personal favor?
If you don't do this for me, I won't help you out. Besides, there's probably some information on the... Vanguards, was it? In the archives. And that information will be valuable to my friend if he's gonna help you out.
Well, I'll do it then.
I'll do it.
Smart decision. So here's the thing. My dad doped out on raps and seduced by commercials. Sold out our whole family to the shiny happy colonization program for a lifetime supply of the big R. The rapture. He neglected to ask his lovely wife and children, and the corporates didn't care. One day they came to pick up my mom, my sister, and me. I got away though. Snuck out the window. I spent the next 2 weeks in a dumpster.
And your family?
That's just it. I don't know. Off to the colonies, of course, but which one? I don't know. Sometimes they split up families too. You know, they don't tell you that in their ads. I don't give a shit about my dad, and my mom, she's tough. She can take care of herself, but I want my sister back. We were real tight. I'm not gonna let them use her in the mines and factories out there.
So, you want me to find out where they took your sister?
That's it. You're catching on. You do that for me, and delete my criminal record at the same time to get them damn corporates off my ass. I'll give you all the help you need.
Well, alright then. So where's this police station we need to break into and... and commit this act of cyber-terrorism just for the sake of advancing the plot.
Where's the police station?
Take the subway to Metro West. You'll come out on what they call Cop Street.
Cop
You'll see
Street.
the NPD headquarters down the block. You can't miss it.
Well, I guess it would only make sense to make that place in Cop Street.
I'd better get going.
Be cool, eh?
Alright, I'll be cool then. While I'm stealing information from the police. So where's Cop Street? Is it this one? Yeah, we haven't been here before. Can we go to this side of the street? In fact, we can. Don't know what this is though.
It's a garbage container, and it's mostly empty, save for a couple of sticky old newspapers and bottles.
And if we look inside...
This is so gross. And me in my favorite shirt. Hey, is that a fur mitten? Oh, no, it's a dead rat. I'm not gonna check out that other mitten in the corner. I think it just moved.
Yeah, it's from those sounds.
How pointless is this? And I'm starting to reek a little of odor crap, too.
Utterly pointless is right, since apparently we have no purpose for doing that quite yet. But we did it anyway. But now it's off to the police station. Maybe that place will have something more relevant for us.
This is Lucinda Carlisle reporting live from just outside the Metro Precinct Police Station, and I bring you today a senseless and tragic display of technology gone wrong. In the carnage you see behind me, medical drones are digging through the rubble of a crashed shuttle for the remains of over 100 people who lost their lives today in an accident that could and should have been prevented. Only hours ago, a brave New World Airlines shuttle carrying starry-eyed colonists to the Metro Tower experienced an engine failure and came roaring down on this street without warning, crushing 3 cars and burying 9 innocent pedestrians and 2 would-be carjackers. The cause of this human tragedy? As of yet, there is no official report. We can only speculate, and speculate we will. Was the pilot drunk? Was he hopped up on Amethyst? Was someone aboard carrying a bomb? Did the manufacturers of the shuttle, Monster Limited, skimp on a part and import it from a bootleg factory in Germany? The truth could be any or all of the above. But whoever is responsible, and whatever the punishment, it won't bring any of those bloodied, mangled corpses to life. It won't bring Teresa Roseman, mother of 3, back to her husband, Marty. That loss is forever, and a huge cash settlement can only
Okay, wait a
ease the
moment.
pain. It can never remove it altogether.
Yeah, I don't think we can move while this is going on, even though we are in the background.
Modification through proprietary drugs can do that. The exact death count is still under wraps, and work will continue throughout the day to identify the thousands of body parts. that are being
Thousands of
picked
body
one
parts.
by one from the twisted wreckage of BNWA Shuttle 709. What repercussions will this accident have on our city? Probably none. You fly a shuttle, you take your chances. This is Lucinda Carlisle, reporting live for the Metro Channel Action News. Back to you, Lisa and Dan.
Well, I guess that's the end of that
Are we
then.
clear? How did I do? Uh-huh. And what are the ratings? 5 million? That's it? 5 million? Jesus, we've lost out to reruns of Gillian's Island? What the fuck, Gregory? Why the hell did you... Yeah. Don't give me any of that shit. You were the one who said this would broaden my audience. I should have stuck with the game shows. Jesus!
Well, at least we got a bit of that airtime to ourselves, so I wouldn't say it's a complete loss, at least from our point of view. So here's a cop,
It's a police officer. He's guarding the wreckage.
and what with the huge piece of wreckage that's apparently here, which apparently we can't examine.
It's a high-voltage laser perimeter fence. The color indicates that they're using military-grade lasers. If I'm not completely mistaken, and if I remember my tech classes correctly, that's an anti-gravity control unit. It looks fully intact.
And yet this thing tumbled to the ground. Wonder why that is, but maybe this cop can help us clarify that.
Move along. There is nothing to see here.
Except for that crashed hovercraft.
Except for that crashed hovercraft.
Nah. You see those everywhere these days.
Sorry?
Dime a dozen.
Crashed hovercraft are a dime a dozen?
15 a week, ma'am. At the very least. In this city alone.
But they say it's the safest mode of transportation available.
Statistically, yes. Unless you're aboard one of the buggers. Then your chance of survival drops drastically.
What?
They're the safest mode of transportation. If you stay on the ground. The chances of being hit by one going down are relatively low.
Thanks
That
for
works.
ruining my trust in modern technology.
We're here to protect and serve.
Isn't it the other way around?
Just keep it moving, ma'am. Nothing to see here.
Except for you.
Except for you, officer.
Oh boy.
Eh? Me?
I always did love a man in a uniform.
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm gay. Now, move along. Nothing to see here.
Except for the escaped convict right behind you.
I'm on special duty today, ma'am. So that escaped convict will have to take care of himself. After all, who'd guard this perimeter in my absence?
Me? I'll be good.
That was a rhetorical question, ma'am. You are not qualified.
Except...
I won't tell you again, so move along. There is absolutely nothing to see here. Nothing. Jeez, don't you people have anything better to do?
Are you feeling all right, officer?
Thank you, ma'am. I'm fine. All the dust from the debris is just choking me up.
So this guy has dust from the debris choking him up. And he will not step away from where the wreckage is. But over here we have the doors to the police station.
Doors are closed.
Which are closed, thank you very much for that.
Newport Police Department. It's a holographic sign.
As well as a cop moving around.
It's a police officer. He's guarding the entrance. Hey! How do I get into the station?
That is the question, is it not?
Pardon?
To get in or not to get in? That is the question.
Oh boy.
Good grief, more weirdos.
Oh, I'm not a weirdo. I'm an actor.
No offense, but isn't that an oxymoron?
Lady, you are the cruelest she alive.
Well, I'm trying to get into the station, so...
How do I get into the station?
You don't. Not today.
But I need to get in. What if there's been a crime?
Good point. I guess you need to report it via one of the many kiosks installed throughout the city, or by contacting an officer of the law.
Like yourself?
I am but a humble servant of Her Majesty, and I'm actually assigned to Vice, so don't bother.
Any chance you'll be letting me through?
Any chance you'll let me through?
Shower me with sweet forgiveness, Princess, but unfortunately, I cannot. The doors ain't working.
The doors aren't working?
They're not. Good lord, I must report this immediately, after I'm done with my policing exercise.
Well... Are you an actor or a cop? I think that's the biggest pressing question right now.
Are you an actor or a cop?
Both, darling, both. I am an actor, but I will portray an officer of the law in my next motion picture. It's called Mad Cop 2. I play the Mad Cop's friend, the somewhat ticked-off cop.
I think I saw the first one. It stunk.
I agree. But this one has a certain, je ne sais quoi, flair that the original lacked.
You mean more violence, more sex, less plot?
That's it.
Well... Yeah, back to the doors, I think.
Did you say the doors weren't working?
Ah, correct. The only things getting in and out of the station today are police officers, prisoners, and garbage.
Aren't they all pretty much one and the same thing?
Oh boy.
Cutting words from a wench's barbed mouth?
What did you call me?
Sweet princess.
That's more like it.
I think you would have gone with Milady, but...
How are you able to bring garbage out and prisoners in when the doors are broken?
These doors don't work. But the gate downstairs does. Of course, you can only get through that inside of the vehicle. The security measures are quite extreme.
Like how extreme?
Can you say...
Ooh, radiation poisoning, well... Guess now we know the answer to that question. We could talk to him more about his acting experience.
You're doing research for your next role.
Indeed, my fair maiden, I am. I have been assigned to a squad to capture the essence of Her Majesty's honorable service.
What squad would that be?
Vice.
Vice. Not quite sure what that means, but...
Thanks, and good luck.
Parting is such sweet sorrow. Farewell, princess. Till we meet again, farewell.
Well, we managed to learn at least that apparently the only way we can get into that station is by being on a garbage truck, which they keep
Looks
on
like the truck
coming.
route takes it down below the police station. That's probably where the cops dump their trash. And the mangled bodies of uncooperative witnesses. So, garbage gets into the station.
Well, I think what happens with this game is that there's a lot of info dumps during the first half of it, and then the moments that actually have plot in them happen in the second half, but... But we've already seen this garbage container.
It's a garbage container, and it's mostly empty, save for a couple of sticky old newspapers and bottles.
But the garbage truck is not picking it up, so maybe this roadblock will have something to do with it.
It's your garden variety robotic roadblock. You see them all over this pothole-infested town. There's a small control panel on it. The display reads 3018.
Is that right? Oh, street signs.
It says Threadbare Lane, MCW, and the street ID number is 3018.
Indeed. What about this one?
It says Calavera Crossing, MCW, and the street ID number is 0092.
Well, maybe we could modify the code on the roadblock to that other street that's right over there. Not sure what good that'll do, but
entering the idea of the intersecting street the roadblock will move.
I'm so glad that they just leave that open for anyone to be able to do that. But yeah, apparently that worked. So off goes the roadblock to the next street over. Which means that, well, maybe if we sit around for a little bit, we'll be able to witness the garbage truck doing something different. Or maybe we should just jump into the container and put our faith in the system changing. Oh, here comes another one. And sure enough, into it we go. Sure hope we're not ground or anything.
That was so gross. The things I do to save the world, I mean that smell, that sticky stuff, the way that rat just wouldn't let go. Disgusting.
Yeah.
Not to mention the fact that I really, truly stink. I don't think this is ever coming off. I'm gonna stink like fish heads and moldy pizza for the rest of my sorry life.
Well, at least we're now somehow inside a police station.
You can usually tell a crook by his eyes and his foul behavior.
Well, we're doing profiling apparently. Turok? I don't know.
Tuvok?
Oh, Tuvok?
Tuvok?
I can't tell if that says Tuvok or Turok, but
Tuvok?
yeah, I'm afraid I really don't know what the reference is if the Tuvok thing is what's being said, because it really doesn't look like the guy from Turok. There's a toolbox on the ground though.
It's a toolbox. There's a sheet of paper in here.
Can we take the sheet of paper? Looks like we
Some
can.
kind of requisition form or work order.
Speaking of requisition forms,
From my extensive knowledge of cop shows, I'd say she's probably the desk sergeant on duty. For some reason, they're always slightly overweight and grumpy.
sounds like the perfect person to talk to, Nan.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
I wouldn't have told that I was a ma'am just from the appearance from all the way over here, but
Where are the archives?
The archives? You're not an officer of the law, are you?
Well, what if I say that? Yes, I am.
Yes, I am. If you're a cop, where the hell's your uniform? Your badge? Your standard issue disruptor pistol?
At home. They're all at home.
Then I suggest you get your cute little butt home and get your badge, your uniform, and your gun. Capiche? Now shoo, leave the grown-ups to do the grown-up work, okay?
Yeah, about the archives.
About the archives.
You're not an officer of the law.
What if I'm not?
So what if I'm not?
Then you can't go into the back, capiche? Cops only. Besides, half the doors in this building, including that one, are out of order. Nobody's going in, nobody's coming out. And until those overpaid, underworking service guys get off their butts and back to work, that's the way it's gonna stay.
Thanks anyway.
Yeah, I guess we're having the same problem here as outside. The doors just aren't working. And sure enough, if we go to the right side of the screen, we find these two people not doing anything.
It's a thin guy wearing red coveralls. He looks like a repairman. It's a, portly fellow wearing red coveralls. I think he's a repairman.
Can we tell them to get back to work?
Hi.
What do you want? We're on our lunch break, honey.
Why aren't you guys
Why are
working?
you guys working?
We're on our contractually bound lunch break.
Right. But you're not eating.
We're done eating, sure, but we're still on our break. Clause 16 of the contract, and I quote, improper digestion may prove detrimental to further work-related activities. End quote.
Meaning what?
We're letting the corned beef settle, honey.
Right.
Aren't you supposed to fix the doors?
That's right.
But instead you're just sitting here.
That's right.
And you're not planning on getting back to work anytime soon?
That's right.
And you're not bothered by this?
That's right.
I could say anything at all.
That's right.
And you just answer...
That's right.
Well, how's that for productivity? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we really need to have those doors fixed, though.
It'd be so nice if you could fix the doors.
And it would be so nice if you could go away and leave us alone.
Anything that could get you back to work.
Is there anything I can do to make you go back to work?
No, short of emergency, we ain't moving our asses in the foreseeable future.
What constitutes an emergency?
Any event accompanied by a specific work order signed in triplicate.
What kind of work order?
Well, you know.
Yeah, about the work order.
About the work order.
Seems apparently the only way to get you back to work.
Yeah? Which one?
You know, for emergencies.
You mean the short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits requisition form?
Sure.
Well, if you were to produce said requisition with the appropriate signatures, we'd be forced to prematurely suspend our lunch break, for tactical reasons, of course, thus allowing our scheduled work to be completed.
Don't you just love bureaucracy?
You what?
Never mind.
Well, the reason she had to jump in the garbage truck is because of the same reason why she has to talk to these guys. It's because apparently all the doors are electronic and they are not working and they need to be fixed, so now she needs to convince these two to get back to work so that she can move on with the game.
Where do I go to get the requisition form?
What form?
The requisition form for the short-term tactical suspension of union member benefits.
Yeah, that
Any
form.
official office for which we perform services.
Okay, I suppose this would be the office that we have to look for.
Enjoy your lunch break, guys.
With the Sunday overtime we're getting? You betcha, honey.
And wouldn't you know it, we have a treasure trove of official forms back here.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You again, what do you want now?
I need this requisition form.
I need the requisition form called Short-Term Tactical Suspension of Union Members' Benefits.
All right, what's the number?
Number?
I need to know the identification number of that form. You know, the 5-digit alphanumerical ID.
Aren't those documents arranged alphabetically?
Yeah, they are, but I still need a number. Capiche?
Yeah, well,
Thanks anyway.
maybe this paper we found in the toolbox might help. Or maybe not. Maybe we need to look at it more closely.
Bocama Mercer Corporate Labor Union, form number 09042.
There we go.
Short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits. It's a carbon copy of an old work order. There it is,
09042.
09042. That's the number the desk sergeant wanted.
Yes, thanks for that, April.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You again, what do you want now?
Here we go.
I need a requisition form number 09042. Short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits.
Hold on.
So we can actually exploit the bureaucracy to our advantage now. It's not often I get to say something like that.
Here you go, miss. Union requisition form number 09042.
Well, can we fill it out here, or is it already filled out?
Bocamba Mercer Corporate Labor Union, form number 09042. Short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits. The work order's blank.
So can we give this to the fat guy, even though it's blank?
I better fill out this work order first.
Smooth. Well, I guess you're gonna do it on your own now, then.
Fix the damn doors. I'll sign the commission. There.
Yeah, that'll work.
Now we're set.
What's this?
Oh, just a jolly little requisition entitled Short-Term Tactical Suspension of Union Members' Benefits.
Say what? Lady, do you realize what you've just done? You've interrupted our lunch break. This is an official work order. It can't be. Wait. 09042. This isn't 09042-A, is it?
No, just plain old 09042-nothing.
Ha-ha! This being Sunday and all, that petition is useless. On public holidays, you need the extension -A form. Addendum for public holidays. Us being on triple overtime and all.
So?
So, we're gonna stay here and enjoy our extended break. Thank you very much. Now go away.
Well, that might be the case, but you also made the mistake of telling me what the actual order I need is. So.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You again, what do you want now?
Time to ask for a new order.
I'm sorry, but I need the 09042-A requisition form addendum as well.
The what? The 09042-A? Why the hell didn't you ask me for that one in the first place?
Because I'm a cruel bitch and I love torturing you. In fact, I've made it my life's mission to haunt you forever and ever with requests for useless forms and documents.
Said every person who went to the DMV ever. Even if only in their heads.
All right, requisition form number 09042-A. And that better be it.
I guess it has to be. So we have a new piece of paper, which is pink now, I suppose.
Bocamba Mercer Corporate Labor Union, form number 09042-A. Short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits. Public holiday addendum.
Sounds like that'll work.
Okay, now we're set. I hope.
Why do you keep bothering us? Don't you have anything better to do?
No, absolutely not. This is requisition form number 09042-A, the short-term tactical suspension of union members' benefits requisition form with the public holiday addendum.
Balls! We've been nailed, George. Get your ass off the chair. We're going back to work, thanks to this lovely young lady.
Yeah, I guess we finally got these two to get back to work then. I'm sure that'll be very helpful to the advancement of our quest to save the world from chaos. So how is that door fixing coming along?
Are you guys gonna be done soon?
Hey, who knows? This is complicated stuff, honey.
Maybe George will know.
Good to see you up and about, George.
Mister, the plane! The plane!
I'm not sure I get it. Guessing the door still isn't working.
Doors are closed. They don't open manually.
They don't open manually. And they don't open when I go near them, so... So, well, I don't know. Oh yeah, we haven't looked at these things yet, have we?
This phone, 099-12090.
And this phone.
It's an old vid phone. Ancient technology. Visuals are so passé. The screen and camera are both out of order, I think.
Can we use it? Maybe to dial this one on the other side. Well, we can dial that one, but I don't think anyone's gonna pick up.
This phone, 099-12090.
Maybe try that one more time. And while the phone is ringing, talk to the fat guy.
Hey, there's a phone call for you.
For me? Who is it?
I think it might be union business.
Out of my way, lady!
Yeah, that works. Get him back to work and then get him away from the place where he's working. What holy shit, is taking a long time to get there. And does he even know how to use
The
that?
panel is open and some wires are hanging out. There's a call for you too, sir.
Me? I get no calls ever. Except from my mommy. Is it my mommy?
That's some voice.
It could very well be your mommy.
Oh. Thanks.
So off he goes, very sloggily trudging to the other phone. I guess he's gotten there now. And now that they're both gone, I think we need to tinker with this thing. Oops. Ourselves.
Wires. One red, one blue.
Maybe touch it?
It's a long shot, but if I try to cross these wires... Voila! I'm so good.
Well, if that's all it took. So that opens up the
Hey, you can't go back there. It's a restricted area.
place we apparently can't go into.
To distract her.
Well, we managed to distract these two guys, so I'm sure we can do one more person.
It's a toolbox.
Actually, wait a moment. Is that all there is around here, or did they leave nothing by the toolbox?
It's a toolbox.
Well, we can try opening the doors again. Which works, but they'll be closed again if we try to go through them right now.
Got them fooled good.
Yeah, you sure are a genius, April.
Got them fooled good.
But you still need to steal their possessions further. Somehow. I believed. Actually, wait a moment.
Let's see. What's the most difficult form to get a hold of?
Yeah, looks about right.
The label on that shelf says, reporting indecent or lewd behavior by bingo or BM personnel, number 31366.
31366, well. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything else with the toolbox though. At least not that I can see. So let's get that way out of the way form.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You again, what do you want now?
I'd like that form for complaining about lewd and indecent behavior, please.
Number?
31366.
Hold on.
So let's patiently wait for her to get that form as we venture down the corridor, while being unopposed by her. And now we are trespassing in the depths of the police department, where the soda machine is located.
Bingo! The world's favorite soda. And after the devastating soda wars of 2159, the world's only soda.
The soda wars. Can we get a bingo
Considering
soda
the
then?
fact that I'm inside a police station, it might be prudent to pay for the soda first.
Yeah, so I guess we're using our cash card again.
Let's see. Cola, lemon, lime, lemon lime, strawberry, strawberry lime, strawberry cola, cherry cola. Yuck! I'll go with the old standby, Bingo Classic. Boring, but safe.
Yes, I guess we're getting the new Coke for the 23rd century or whatever this is.
It's a can of delicious Bingo Classic soda. Even if it wasn't the only soda available, Bingo would still be the soda for me.
Can we use it? Maybe in ourselves, or we just aren't going to acknowledge that. Well, might as well start exploring this place then.
It's a retinal scanner, instantly outdated by the genetic scanner, but I guess here they don't care.
Well, maybe around the corner? Oh dear. Well, that's a noise that's being made here, apparently.
It's occupied.
Can we talk to the person inside?
Hi! Who's in there?
Manelli, who's asking?
God, I know that voice.
Yeah, it sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it?
Who are you?
It's me.
It's me!
Oh, hey, wait. I know that voice. Identify yourself.
I gotta run.
Hey, hold it, come back. Oh, my God, that hurts.
So yeah, I was supposed to know that that's the guy we fed the poisoned candy to earlier, but we can't really talk to him now because he kind of recognizes us.
Sergeant Anthony McDonald.
Maybe he's one of these people.
Morty Lowe.
Morty Lowe.
Sergeant Maria Hernandez. Sergeant Ricky Mahoney. Sergeant Russell Franco. Sergeant Frank Manelli.
Frank Manelli, there we go. I guess that's him then.
Hello?
Who is it?
Sergeant Hernandez?
Sergeant Hernandez.
The only sergeant woman,
Thank
apparently.
God you're here. Listen, I need you to get my stomach medicine from the locker. Here's the key. Oh, God.
So we get the key to a cop's locker, that's nice. So sure enough, let's use the locker key on the guy's locker and see what else we can steal from this cop. We can take, let me see. There's
It's
a
a
receptacle.
for a synthetic eye. I guess Frankie Boy's using one of those babies. Never tell from looking at him.
Is there actually a synthetic eye though?
Tummy ooh ah. Fast relief for a runny tummy.
Well, let's take that since apparently it's what he asked for.
Sergeant Manelli's been banging his locker shut one too many times. Say hello to 7 years of bad luck, guy. That sure makes me feel a whole lot better about harassing him.
Fuck, I don't know. I think we might need this,
It's a
but
receptacle for a synthetic eye. It's empty, so he must be using it.
well, we got the guy's medicine, so yeah, we are in fact stealing from a police station. That's the kind of person we are, apparently.
Oh, thank God, thank God.
Well, so we helped him out, now what? Oh lord, I think he might be coming out. Might not be a good idea to stay here when that happens. Or maybe not.
How are you feeling?
Better. A little better. I need it. I think this medicine is flushing out my system a little, you know what I mean? It's accelerating the natural process.
No need to go any further, sir.
Thanks, Maria. Hey, you got a cold or something? You sound different.
Yeah, a cold or... I got something, all right. Gotta go, Manelli.
Thanks for your help, Maria.
Yeah, I guess we're looking at the open locker again.
It's a loose shard of the mirror glass.
And
I'll
we
just
can take the
carefully
loose
separate
shard.
the shard from the mirror. Like so. I'll have to be careful carrying this.
Hello.
Archives login. F. Manelli. Password, wife's birthday. What a smart boy. Real security whiz.
Yep.
It's a receptacle for synthetic eye. It's a receptacle.
I feel like I really want to take this,
It's a
but
receptacle for synthetic eye.
I guess what I really want though is the eye. Actually, wait a moment. Maybe this guy can tell us a little more.
How's Mrs. Manelli doing?
Subtle.
Why you asking? I didn't think it... Ah, hell, Maria, we spoke about this. I told you Can't you just let it rest?
Sure, sorry. Just wondering.
I wish you wouldn't, Maria. You know how... It is what it is, you know?
Well, we gotta keep at it,
About
so.
Mrs. Manelli.
God damn it, Maria, I'm on the freaking can, yeah?
I was just thinking, maybe I should get her a birthday present. What do you think?
Are you nuts? Have you gone completely nuts? What are you doing? What the...
Being nice?
Oops.
Nice! You want Laura to kick me out of my own apartment, is that it? You want my wife to kick me out of the apartment tomorrow?
Tomorrow? Your wife's birthday's tomorrow?
You're not buying her a present, Maria. Don't even think about it. That would be such a big mistake. You don't want to make a mistake like that.
Okay, boss. You're the boss.
Don't call me boss. And would you leave me alone? I'm not in a sociable mood. Hell, I'm on the can!
Gotta go, Manelli.
Thanks for your help, Maria.
Well, I guess now we know that apparently tomorrow, to know what date is today.
Phew. Jesus, I think I'm allergic to the goddamn medicine.
Okay, wait.
Oh, crap, my eye!
Oh, well, his eye just rolled out of his head, I guess. That seems like an
Leave
inconvenient
my eye alone!
consequence of...
There you are.
Oh,
Back in your slot.
damn it. Well, we're gonna need that eye, though. Guess we're gonna need to replace it with this monkey eye, though.
Oh, crap, my eye! Hey, leave my eye alone!
Oh, you might think that already did.
Hey, leave my eye alone! There you are.
Damn it. Well,
Back in your slot.
trying to replace it with this thing, but it doesn't seem to be working out very well.
Oh, crap, my eye!
Maybe if we,
There you are.
did something a bit less intuitive, like... Like, examine this switch
Crap,
here.
my eye!
This light switch. Which, apparently the light switch for the stalls is outside the stalls. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, he can't see anything.
Too
Back in your
late.
slot.
He got it.
Nah. Well, just gotta wait for him to sneeze again then.
crap, my eye!
And there we go. And now he's wearing a monkey's plastic eye instead of his synthetic eye. I'm sure he won't notice.
There you are. Back in your...
But yeah, now that we have his synthetic eye, I think we can use it on the retinal scanner. I'll make our way into this room. The archive, the place we've been trying to get to the whole time. Sure looks big, doesn't it?
I hope nobody's watching.
I hope so too.
If I remember my digital history lessons correctly, that's what's called a dot matrix printer. They used that in, like, the 18th century or something.
Oh, totally.
Hi, I'm Frank Minelli. And I feel really guilty doing this. I love my wife Laura, and her birthday is on the 31st of this month, which means... Laura 0731? Please, 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 please.
Well, I'm glad we got all of this info before we came here.
I'm so good. Again. Now, what to search for?
What about the Church of Voltec?
The Church of Voltec is the front of the Vanguard use here in Stark, so there must be at least some information available.
Jacob McCallan. Yes, that's the guy we've been told to look for.
Jacob McCallan. White Cardinal? What the hell is that? I should keep that name in mind, though. It could turn out to be important.
Well, can we return to the main? Yes, we can. We need to find out about the Warren Hughes as well. Fire Lizard. Sister Erica Hughes.
Warren's sister, and that's her colonization number. I'd better remember it in case I need it.
Destruction of public property.
I
What
don't think I need to
else?
see any more of Warren's rap sheet. He's been kinda active.
Oh yeah, we need to delete the sheet as well, I think.
Whoa! I think I just killed Warren.
That's
Oh well.
unfortunate,
He's just
but
gonna have to live with that. At least the cops and corporates won't be after him anymore. Just the morgue.
well, at least we have a new search criteria now. Erica Hughes.
Warren's sister. Please, please let there be something.
Ah, well, I guess we can't find out about her sister then. What if we search for ourselves?
I'm just gonna make sure there's no warrant or anything out for my arrest.
Alright. You know, if I saw this, I would be pretty happy,
The
but...
so-called White Cardinal. I wonder who he is.
Let's find out about Jacob McCallan then. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, fortunately we've gotten, yeah, Minelli in trouble, but
I have no idea what that is.
do you want to maybe make a note of it? Do you have any means of doing so? Well, I guess I'm making a save here then. Actually should save more often. I'm returning to the main. I think that's pretty much all we can do right now, except for this.
It's the only lead I have, so if this falls through, I'm out of luck.
Alright. Can we print this
Better
out?
get a hard copy of this for Warren.
Okay. I guess we have the copy now. I hope we have the copy now. If we do, I can't see it in the inventory, but I'm going to assume that we're done here since we've done all the searches we need.
I shouldn't leave before I have all the information I need.
Oh yeah, we'll
I
take
have
the
to clean
copy.
up Warren's rap sheet, locate his sister, and bring the evidence to Warren.
Already did 2 of
I have to
those.
get a hold of some information on the Vanguard as well.
I did so.
I'll leave it until I've printed out all the information I need.
So I guess I need to print out the information about the Vanguard as well.
The Church of Voltaire. Jacob McGowan.
Okay, never mind.
The so-called White Cardinal.
I can do this twice in a row though, apparently.
I have no idea what that is.
And, fuck, I don't know. Can't write that down though, can we? Okay, wait. Maybe if we go back to Warren's file and... That says that he's dead now. We need to print this out.
Presses are rolling. Now, where's the printer?
It's alright. I guess I hope we're done now. Got both of the information we needed.
I
And
should
with
leave
that...
before I have all the information. I have to get a hold of some information on the Vanguard.
Well, we already look at the computer, so... I guess we haven't searched for Vanguard, but I don't think that'll
Long shot.
turn up anything. Yeah, it's as I thought, I have to say.
I shouldn't leave before I have to get a hold of some information on the Vanguard.
We've been trying this for a while now, and it didn't really turn up anything, did it? Okay, wait, there's another thing here.
It's a control panel with a weird keyboard.
With a weird keyboard. Oh boy. Yeah, I see how we're gonna have to use the code that turns up if we search for this. Okay, let me see. It's... screw it. Alright, get off this computer, please. I said log off. Go to the other one. And now... pick the code which is this, then this, then this. What the heck? This, then this, then this, then the other one. This one, there we go. And apparently that gave us something. Namely a Vanguard
There's
folder.
nothing in here. Oh, except for a tiny data cube.
I got a data cube
It's
though.
a tiny data cube with a non-standard interface. It probably won't work on the screen we have at home.
And a computer printout. This is stuff that we have. So finally we can leave. Go back to the lobby, I suppose. And now I notice a conspicuous screwdriver on the ground, which I will acquire. I guess that's pretty much... we're pretty much done in the police station though. No? I don't know why not. I guess we're using these doors then. We can actually go out the normal way now. But I'm guessing we need this thing back here before we can keep going.
It's an AG control unit.
Oh yeah. But I guess our most urgent thing we need to do, though, is rather than anything else, go give the stuff back to Warren.
Another unfortunate victim of the Anglo-Pacific Wars of the 90s.
Didn't realize that guy was clickable, but okay. So it's off to Hope Street. Yeah, there we go. To the stairs to give the stuff to this guy.
How did it go? Did you get the information? Is my sister okay?
It wasn't easy, but I did it.
That's great. That's...
Oh.
Thank you. Really. Thank you. So do you have the information for me?
Sure, right here.
So there you go.
Listen,
Good luck with your quest
your
then.
parents. They're dead. But your sister's okay. She's been adopted by some woman named Drake, a lieutenant with the Wakamba Mercer Corporation.
My sister's a court brood?
Oh boy.
My parents. You know that should hurt, but it doesn't. I don't feel anything. My parents left me a long time ago. But my sister, I gotta find her.
I'm sure you will, Warren.
Hey, wait a minute. You killed me? Thanks a lot.
Well, when you're dead, nobody cares. The cops are not going to be chasing after you for crimes committed by a dead guy.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna have a tough time getting a new ID. You should have just wiped my record clean. I'm not complaining, though. I'm better off now than I was a few hours ago. So what can I do for you now, sister?
Well, need to talk to that friend you
Can you
mentioned.
put me in touch with your friend now?
Yeah, for the information you needed? Right. You got it. Head on out to the Newport docks, down in the outskirts of the city. It's all deserted now since they stopped using the boats for cargo shipments. Head across the construction yard to a large garage. You can't miss it. It's got all these large tubes outside. Knock 3 times on the door and tell Burns Flipper. This guy's weird, so don't mind the stuff he says. Tell the Flipper that I sent you. I'll call ahead to let him know you're coming. He should be able to help you out with almost everything you need to know, okay?
Thanks.
So it's off to find our new friend.
Bye, Warren.
Hey, keep it cool, sister.
The guy called Burns Flipper. He sounds like a reliable source of information. So it's off to the docks. To get to the place where this guy lives. And yeah, as Tula has said,
The
he's one of
shipyard's been
the...
closed down, but all the machines are still there. It's a wonder nobody's bothered to dismantle it to prevent accidents.
Burns Flipper is indeed one of the most memorable characters in this game for a reason you're about to witness. If I can get inside... the plates, that is.
The doors are closed.
I can't just knock it and expect an answer, though.
Where there's ventilation, there's life.
Which is
Even
what?
if I could somehow squeeze through that hole, there's just no way I'm gonna risk getting stuck 10 feet down and starve to death.
Well, at least that's a sensible way of looking at it.
Junk. Expensive junk, but still junk. MTI Industrial Strength Paint Shaker. So it's a device for shaking paint then? It's so last century.
Do you know what else paint shakers can be used for, though? For shaking bottles of soda and causing nuclear soda explosions, according to that one episode of The Simpsons.
I think that's quite enough.
Yeah, you can kind of see that the fucking soda bottle's swollen now, so...
This is volatile stuff. I better get rid of it as soon as possible.
Probably, but... if you look at it now, yeah, there we go, it's even animated.
It's a pretty volatile can of soda. It could explode at any moment.
Well, let's keep trying on the garage sale then. One more time.
You're trespassing. You gotta leave now.
Where'd that come from?
From the tubes, presumably?
I'm April Ryan, Warren's friend.
I don't know anybody named Ryan, so how about fucking off?
Warren called you on my behalf? Warren Hughes. You know Warren, right?
Didn't I tell you to fuck off?
Yeah, but I'm not a slag.
Ah, so you're a gangbanger. Baby, there ain't enough here worth shit. You know, I got no beat with your posse, so fuck off.
No, I'm...
Not supposed to be a serious plot for the most part, but there's a lot of silly shit in it.
I'm legit, no funny stuff. Got my court permit right here in my little hand 2 weeks ago. And I only do inventory by appointment, so you're gonna have to phone me up there, Toots.
Could you, like, shut up for just 1 second?
Chill out!
I'm April Ryan. I'm a friend of Warren's, who apparently is a friend of yours. And he called you a short while ago to let you know he's cashing in on a favor. Does any of this ring a bell?
Ring a bell? Ding dong, the witch is dead. What are you, like a cliche movie chick? Yeah, it fucking rings a bell, but not the bell you'd like to hear. Think I was born yesterday? Like jacking in on a satellite conversation isn't in the fucking guidebook to good corporate surveillance? Jesus! Corp's always underestimate the flipper. Like I fight because I see a babe in tight pants. I don't think so.
You know, if the fate of two worlds didn't depend on me, I'd tell you to go straight to hell.
Did I mention blow me, baby? Could you blow me really hard?
Oh, you're such a bastard. Listen, if I was out to arrest you, don't you think I'd have brought an army of corporate goons?
You got a point. April Ryan, huh? Shit. Channel Warren was scrambled anyway. Top of the line African scrambler. Fucking impossible to hack unless you're the flipper.
You're telling me that you knew who I was the whole time? Are you a psychopath or something?
Or something. Sure, babe. Hey, hold on.
So after that colorful conversation, looks like we're finally getting in. And while we're inside, we get this little POV thing with the cameras. And we can descend into the pit. Okay, wait.
There's light down there, but the pit's too deep to see anything.
After examining it. And this is where the guy is.
It's a guy in a hover chair. That's gotta be Burns' flipper.
So now we can finally talk to him.
Hello? Are you Burn?
Yeah, chill out, baby. Chill. Be there in a sec.
A lot of the characters in this game are assholes though.
How'd you get down here? Who the hell are you?
I knocked, you let me in. We spoke only a few minutes ago. Warren's friend April?
Warren who? I don't know any Oh, Warren, right, yeah, Fire Lizard. Zeke. He's a good supplier. Flipper likes him. Likes him good. You a buddy of his? Yeah, oh, you his baby, yeah.
Oh, sure. I date 15-year-olds all the time.
Whatever. So, what the fuck do you want?
Well, we need to find out about this evil conspiracy that's threatening the fate of a fantasy world. But we could ask by being insensitive and ask why this guy's in a hover chair.
What happened to your legs?
Jesus, are you fucking kidding me? My fucking legs, huh? You wanna know?
I wouldn't have asked if I didn't want to know.
I'll tell you who took my legs. Captain Crunch. Now, answer this question for me. I'll tell you who took them.
Sure.
Are you a virgin?
What?
I ain't telling you nothing until you answer the question there, Trebek.
I could say... Let's take a chance.
I'm not a virgin.
Good for you. Who'd you lose it to, Warren?
What? No! Why the hell are you...
I lost my legs when I was 18. I was doing odd jobs, breaking into high security accounts, spying, shit like that. I was hitting MTI at the time. Malkuth Technologies, big guys, big guns. So they caught me with my finger up the proverbial anus. You know what I'm saying? I was hooked up, cruising their network, when they hit me with some shit hits the fan tech. Fried my brain like breakfast sausages. Major brain malfunction. I was dead as a lesbian black chick at a Republican fundraiser. Woke up from the coma a week later. Some shit-spewing goons from MTI are hovering over me. They tell me, try that again, dickhead, you die. Yeah, shit like that. Then I found out my legs are cut off. Sure, I can get some new ones, no problem. But that costs like an arm and a leg. Ha! Get it? An arm and a leg. Shit, I'm funny. So I start building me this hovercraft chair instead. It only works in here, but I don't care. Never leave the damn place anyway. That's the story. Not a virgin. Tell me something personal? I'll tell you something personal. The world keeps turning round and round and round again because the flipper's on board.
Well, that was quite a bit of colorful conversation, but I think we might as well get to the point now.
I need some information.
So visit the fucking library, or go bother the Oracle, or whatever. The flipper can't help you?
That's too bad. I guess Warren was wrong about you.
Yeah. Hey, what? What was he wrong about?
About you being the best there is at getting information. Any kind of information. I guess you can't help me.
Fuck yeah, I'm the best. Best there ever was. Better than chocolate. I'm the king of data streams. The emperor of the feed, baby. What kind of information do you need?
Well, this guy called Jacob McAllen. I happen to have a data cube about him.
I need information on a guy called Jacob McAllen and an organization called the Vanguard, or the Church of Voltec.
Sounds pretty heavy. I gotta tell you, Voltex and shit, they got security top of the fucking food chain. You got something concrete for me to go on here, huh? Besides names? Names are nothing.
What do you mean?
Details! Gods and the Jesus is in the details, woman. There's a fucking ocean of info out there. Gotta know where to start, what to focus on, where do I begin? Give me a map!
I don't even know. But, yeah, we need to give him something to go on.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Flipper.
I'm the Flipper. The Flipper. Call me Burns, yeah, beautiful. Ha! See ya!
We did get this thing from the archive. I have a feeling he might have a use for it.
Hey, Burns?
I'll be right up!
I got this data cube from the police station.
Yeah, so what the hell is on it?
You asked for details? This thing has details. Plenty of it. I hope.
And you expect me to sort through this shit for you, locate the relevant information, dive into the big blue sea of corporate security, and fish out whatever it is you need from the feed?
Please?
Shit, you're cute. But if you weren't Warren's little plaything, I'd kick you out. And whatever. Hand it over and I'll give me a few minutes.
Well, that was easy. So I guess we're about to get the lowdown on whatever this Jacob McAllen guy is up to. Well. I wonder if he needs to be spinning around like that while he's checking the info.
Holy macaroni, you do know what the fuck you're fucking with here, yeah? You do know, don't you? These guys are the fucking epitome of uncoolness. It's good stuff, though. Precious information. I gotta hand it to you, sexy. You know what you were doing bringing this to the flipster.
So, what can you tell me about the Vanguard? Is there anything in there about where they're located and how to get access to their files?
Shit! Aren't you a little too eager to trot with the beast, babe? Slow down, chill. I'll tell you what you need to know. But first, take a look at this recording. Step over to the screen there, I'll play it back for you, okay?
Okay, here we go. Time to meet one of our main antagonists of the game.
To join in the effort, we must charge forward into a new era of compassion, companionship, and goodwill. An era of expansion and enrichment. A golden era. We must forge a future for ourselves, our children, and our children's children that can withstand the forces that oppose us. We shall be victorious.
Notice too the kind of dragon design he has on his roadster. That'll be plot relevant.
What the Church of Voltec was created to do is bring spirituality back into our lives and into our world. Spirituality and knowledge. Our enemies have suppressed the truth for too long. We can no longer stand idly by while they spread their lies and their disinformation to the people of our planet. We must fight back. We must take to arms and defend ourselves against our oppressors. I am not, by nature, a man of violence, nor are you. I know that. But the time comes when all people must do their duty to protect their ideology and to preserve their beliefs. That time has come. Our time has come. We will do what we must to protect ourselves and our families. We will do what we must to defend our beliefs against the heretics. We will go to war if that's what it takes.
Sounds charming, all right.
He was incredibly charismatic, but cold.
What do you think? Your friend and mine, Mr. Jacob McGowan, head honcho of the Church of Voltec, or the Vanguard if you wish. Supposed peaceful philosopher dude. Not the case, as it turns out. Obvious Hitler complex, real Nazi wannabe. This is heavy, dangerous shit you got here, and I love it.
But I thought the Church of Voltec was a peaceful religion dedicated only to meditation and philosophy.
You and 20 billion other souls, Missy. This is the truth, as clear as simple as butter. Now take a look at this, on the screen again.
Who's this?
Oh boy.
That's a guy named Gordon Halloway. Evil-looking dude, huh? Turns out he's McAllen's right-hand man, runs the Vanguard's secret ops. There's a gold mine of info on this data cube. Yeah!
And his
The Vanguard
visage.
have a bunch of agents that they've bred in tanks. Their grasp of genetic engineering far surpasses anything I've seen so far. I've seen everything.
Yeah, this guy's gonna be kind of
You wanna get
important
the Vanguard are up against an enemy
at
they
the
call
end.
the Fathers or the Sentinel? I don't know who the fuck they are, but I'll find out. Must be the good guys, though, if they're fighting these creeps. Anyhow, this guy Gordon, he was originally intended for some kind of religious duty, whatever the hell it was.
I wonder what
The
that could be.
Sentinel dudes. Let's say, like, Dalai Lama or whatever. But the Vanguard kidnapped him before he was ready, and they did some shit with him, some experiments to try to use his powers, and I'm thinking this spiritual crap, it's just bullshit. But both the Vanguard and these Sentinel dudes, they believe this kid has powers, that he's destined for something very important. So when the Vanguard grab him, that's like, holy shit, fucking big deal.
What kind of experiments did they perform on the child?
Weird fucking thing. Trying to control these powers he has, they fuck up big time though. And the kid is totally screwed up, split in half in some spiritual way. One part chaotic, the other pure logic.
We've already met one
So
of
now
those
Duke
parts, actually.
Gordon, he's like the coldest motherfucker you'll ever meet, so stay out of his way. According to these documents, he'll kill somebody for cutting in line ahead of him, which I'll do too, you know, or like coughing in his own direction, which I'd fucking lop your head off for, but anyway. Now, he runs the whole dark side of the Church of Voltec, and I'm guessing he's next in line to take over, after old man McAllen leaves this earthly realm, which could take ages, I'm afraid, with the tech these guys got.
How come the police were able to gather this much information on the Vanguard, and yet they don't do anything about it?
I don't know, maybe it's routine. Maybe they want something on the bastards to pressure them when they really need to. And maybe the information just got lost in the system. The fact is, though, that with assholes like these walking among us, we're not safe. None of us. Least of all you. So please don't hang around longer than necessary. Yeah.
So, okay, these guys are badasses, and I should stay as far away from them as possible. Disregarding that, however, where are the Vanguard headquarters?
You're either very brave or very stupid, Chiquita. But whichever it is, I shouldn't tell you.
Why? Because I'm a girl and I can't take care of myself?
No, because anybody who fucks with these guys is sure to end up with a bullet lodged in the back of their skull. Or worse.
I'll take that chance.
Shit. You know, I'm the flipper. The flipper. I'm not into this shit, you know. I'm strictly into sales and profit. This detective shit you're doing. The hell is it? Why are you doing it?
That's a very long story. Some other time, yeah? I really need that information, Mr. Flipper.
Okay, chill, dick smack. I got it. I got it. You see, the church has several unofficial headquarters round and about, but they're insignificant. Cover operations, basically. There's no concrete address on this data cube you gave me. But I scanned it through some online records quickly, and I discovered that the Voltex, the Vanguard, are linked to a very big company indeed.
Which is?
MTI, Malkuth Technologies Incorporated. Big guys, almost as big as Bocamba Mercer. freaked the hell out of me. But it looks like the head honchos of the Vanguard may be running MTI, which is kind of funny, because I got some beef with MTI, some heavy-duty beef. Now I got something to hit them back with, fuckers.
What does that mean? That MTI is run by the Vanguard?
It means that wherever the corporate headquarters of MTI are, you'll probably find the Vanguard elite.
And do you know where the MTI corporate headquarters are located?
I'm the flipper, dude. What the fuck do you think? Shit. Don't answer that. Grendel Avenue.
I don't know where that is.
You don't know where Grendel Avenue is? Holy Christ. You're kidding, yeah? It's like the numero uno neighborhood in Newport. Only the top dogs live there. Apartments go for hundreds of millions of dollars.
How do I get there?
Sorry, babe. A slag like you are stuck on the ground level for all eternity. There's no stepping up in the world for you. Gotta have proper ID, top-level ID to get to Grendel Avenue. And you don't, babe. Sorry.
I have a feeling we might have our own means to get the proper ID, though.
Hey, Burns?
I'll be right up. What is it?
I could maybe get a fake ID.
Could you fix me up with some fake identification?
Why would you want that?
How else am I going to get to Grendel Avenue?
Hey, I'm warning you, don't fuck with those Vanguard shitheads. Yeah, they bite. And I bet you they don't let go like fucking... What do you call those little fucking dogs that don't let go?
Pit Bull Terriers?
Shit. Man, those things are nasty. Fucking wicked nasty.
Well, I still need that ID,
Can we
though.
discuss the fake identification I need?
Baby, I gotta tell you, it's gonna cost you cashola. You got a lot of cash? Lots of it. You better come it out of your ears, baby. Sorry, friend of a friend and all, but it ain't cheap. And I advise you to forget about it pronto.
Let me worry about that. How much will it cost me? I have, like, $300.
Ha! Try 20K on for size, shortcake. Sorry, little missy, but fake IDs cost a moolah. I need to buy a properly generated key from a connection downtown. I need an authorized blank card. You're an idiot. They don't come cheap, that stuff. Even if I cut out my profit, which for a friend of Warren's I just may, it'll still come to $15,000, baby.
Alternative forms of payment.
Would you consider alternative forms of payment for a fake ID?
Sorry, Chiquita, that urge disappeared with my little legs.
No! Oh, not that. God forbid. More like a favor or something you need.
Don't think I need it. Whoa! God!
Well...
Shit, it gets me every time.
yeah, something seems to be wrong with that chair.
What's up with your chair?
Ah, the anti-grav control unit is fried like fried taters, brainiac. Ah, it'll be gone for good in a few days. But I hope my good friend, my buddy, my mate, Freaky Sales, gets me a new one before that, so it don't fall down.
If I get you a new anti-grav control unit, would that get me a fake ID?
If you found a good one that actually works, and one that can lift more than 200 kilos, hey, sure. Like you're gonna find one.
Well, we got our new objective then.
Thanks.
Sure.
So it's off to try to somehow retrieve the anti-gravity unit that the big crashed airship had. Because that one was apparently still intact. Hello? So we need to go back to Metro West so we can return to the crash site. Well, the cop was watching over the airship.
Move along. Nothing to see. Keep it moving, ma'am. Dust.
And yeah, he's having a bit of trouble with the dust, so let's give him the shaken up soda
Would you
can.
like a cold soda, officer, to wash away the dust?
Much obliged, ma'am.
Let's see how this goes. Yeah, just put down your weapon. Well...
Damn it! I have to get to the service office before my suit short circuits.
So, gonna slowly trudge off.
I feel so bad.
Not to return for an hour or so, I don't know. Which means we now have free reign over the fence place.
I can't pass through the fence without setting off the alarm. Or worse, getting fried by that military-grade laser.
Yeah, we do still have the fence to worry about. Maybe we can use an obtuse solution like the mirror, which, judging from how it's glowing, might actually be a solution.
MacGyver 2200.
Yeah. Well, that didn't quite work out like I was expecting, but I guess that works out in the end, since we now are the owners of this big anti-gravity unit.
Is fastened tight with a couple of big screws. Yanking it free might damage the unit.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe what we need to do instead is use our screwdriver to unscrew it first. April, where are you going? So that should have done it. Yeah, we are now the proud owners of
It's an anti-gravity control unit. Such a tiny device for such an enormous job. I sure hope this wasn't the reason the shuttle went down, or Mr. Flipper might be in for a nasty surprise.
Yes, indeed, but we're gonna take it to him anyway, since this is pretty much our ticket to getting what we want from him. So, we're going upstairs, right? Jesus Christ, April. What's going on? Okay, there we have it. So, back into the garage where Burns Flippers lives. Yeah, MacGyver deflecting a laser, that was my favorite episode. And here you go.
Hey, Burns?
I'll be right up.
Is this what you need?
Whoa, heavy duty. That baby's worth just enough for me to get you top of the line, all access ID, babe. Yeah. Hey, with this, I might even be able to zoom on out of here once in a while. Excellent.
So how soon can you have the ID ready?
A couple of days.
Couple of days? I need it now.
Oh, no. Ain't gonna happen. Shit takes time, you know? Shit takes time. Tomorrow night at the earliest. Can't promise anything, though, but I'll certainly try for the little girl.
So at least we have now the promise of a fake ID coming. Even if it is gonna take a while.
Junk.
So I suppose we're pretty much done for the day. But we did agree to meet Cortez at the church in Hope Street, so let's see if we can keep that appointment. Not sure where he would be, but
stirring up support for their ideas. And Arcadians, those easily misled sheep, they embrace these ideas because they prophesize change. And change is always attractive to humans.
Not only humans, the Vanguard are using the Tyrants to force their changes into effect. They say the Tyrant have turned to religion, that they have...
The Tyrant. Those beasts are not much for loyalty, but promise them money and power. The Vanguard are probably ready to offer them half of the Northlands, perhaps even Mercuria itself for their services. And they have certainly wanted to put their filthy claws on that city for as long as I can remember.
Yes, it's beginning to look quite bleak. What about the girl?
I think she may have seen the light, finally. She does not know even half of what is going on, and if she did, I do not think she would be able to handle it. Better she does not know.
Aren't you worried that the fate of the balance in our worlds is in the hands of a child? A simple country girl?
Of course. I do my best to help her, as does the mother in her way. Still, April will be on her own soon enough, and then... who knows? After all, she is the one. No one seems to doubt that. The balance knows, and the balance provides. And if the balance believes in this girl, we should as well.
Spoken as a man of true faith.
But of course, Father, you're not the only one who places his faith in higher powers.
Speaking of higher powers, I have to go prepare my sermon for tonight.
And what lessons will be taught today?
You know, the usual. Sacrifice, devotion, faith. The cornerstones of any religion. Even the Vanguard seem to follow these tenets. They require devotion through faith just as much as we do.
Good night, Raúl. Que Dios te bendiga.
Yeah, I only not read what was going on in the chat there, but apparently the cops in this universe have like robotic suits, and if they get wet with soda, they short circuit. So that's why that guy had to leave. But now that we're here, we have to talk to Cortez.
It's beautiful.
After
here,
spying
don't
on
you think?
him.
So quiet, so spiritual.
See, I'm no Catholic, but I still like coming here to meditate, to pray if you want.
If you're not a Catholic, who do you pray to?
To the universe, to the balance, to the rock in this floor and the air around us, to you and to myself.
What is that, Buddhism?
It's life, señorita, pure and simple. So, what did you dig up today?
Oh, nothing, except for everything you ever wanted to know about the Vanguard and Jacob McAllen.
You got the information? You found Warren? He helped you?
Eventually. It wasn't easy, but I know where to find McAllen, and I'm working on how to get there. I should be all set by tomorrow.
Good news. And just in time, too. Things are not going well out there.
What do you mean?
The balance is collapsing, and magic is seeping through into this world. Stark is still protected by its strong currents of logic and order, but Arcadia is on the brink of war and utter chaos. Unless we act quickly, Arcadia will fall into disorder, and Stark will follow.
Can't we get help?
Everyone with the power and will to help is doing so. But you are so much more important than anyone else. You can travel to Arcadia to bring order to chaos, at least until we find the Guardian and return him to his realm.
What about the Vanguard?
We investigate your lead tomorrow, yes? If we find what we are looking for, if they have the Guardian or know where he is, then we are one step closer to victory. But we still need to find the entrance to his realm. And the situation in Arcadia is not getting any better, not without your help.
I don't know anything. What can I do?
By just being there, you are helping. You are strong in the balance, April. And your power flows into those you meet and helps them against the tides of chaos. Whatever you do, however you do it, you are helping.
I still feel so helpless. I don't understand half of what you tell me, and as for the other half, I can't help being skeptical.
Good. Do not trust everyone or everything, and make a stand against that which you do not believe. Just be sure to accept the truth when you find it, and embrace the good in the world.
I'll do my best. What are we going to do now?
Sleep?
Tomorrow, we will visit with McAllen, find what he
Will
knows
we?
and use it. Then the day after, you will go back to Arcadia. At most, we have a week. But it should be enough. As for today, relax, be with your friends.
I don't think I'll ever be able to relax again.
We pay a heavy price for our knowledge, yes. But try to enjoy yourself, because the hard work begins in the morning. I will see you then, yes?
Wait! Where are you going to be this time?
We will meet here, yes? I'm afraid I cannot go back to Venice, not now. There are people looking for me.
The Vanguard?
Yes. They know what I am, who I am. They will not rest until they have me. So we must work very fast to destroy them. Tomorrow, then?
Tomorrow. Have a good night, okay? Be careful.
Thank you, señorita. And you.
So I guess we're done with that guy for the time being, at least. So time to leave and do what he said to do. Which is return home and end the day in a normal way. Or at least as much of that as we can manage. Oh hey, look.
Man, those guys are in trouble. Don't they know that skateboarding is strictly prohibited in Newport?
Guess they get into trouble with the cop again.
Those guys are in trouble.
I think we need to go back to the border house. How do we go to the hallway? We will find this guy standing in front of our door.
What are you doing?
He just walks into his apartment. That was charming. Why was he standing in front of the door like that? Oh. Well, these guys are here.
Charlie? Emma? What are you guys doing here?
We locked ourselves in to wait for you. I hope you don't mind.
No, of course not. By the way, I think Zach was spying on you guys. I caught him leaning up against the door, and he hurried back into his room the second I arrived.
He's such a loser. And he seems to have a personal vendetta against you now after what you did to him. Or what he claims you did last night.
Gotta love the guy. So what's up? What's the occasion?
We want to know what's going on with you, April.
What do you mean? Nothing's going on.
Don't lie to your best friends. That's way below you. We know something's going on. There's no point denying it. For 3 days straight, you've been away all day. You've been acting weird and hanging around Cortez, of all people. And then today we find out you've been up to Metro Circle by yourself? I mean, April, for God's sake, what is going on?
I don't know how you've been getting all this information about me, but I could tell the truth.
If I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
Try us. We're your friends. Whatever it is, I'm sure we can help. Somehow.
Let's keep being honest then.
I've been... chosen to save the world.
Stop kidding around, April. We're serious.
So am I. I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
You're actually telling us the truth. What do you mean you've been chosen to save the world?
As in, there's something really bad going down. I can't say exactly what, but Cortez is with the good guys, and I've been... drafted.
Look, April, if you're having some kind of nervous breakdown, we'll do anything to...
God, I knew I should have kept my mouth shut. Forget it. I don't even believe in myself, so why should you?
I believe you, April. I've seen things these past few days, strange, inexplicable things. And my grandma taught us that there's more to this world than meets the eye. And after all, it's you saying these things. My friend, April. I've never known you to lie or even exaggerate the truth. If you believe it, I believe it. And I'm sure the same goes for Emma.
Thank you, Charlie. It means a lot to me. I wish I could tell you everything, but I don't think I can.
I understand. When you're ready. But if there's anything at all we can do to help, well, don't hesitate to ask.
Well, there's a few things you could help me with, I would say.
There are a few things you could help me with.
Could use a little bit of help
Great.
right now.
What? Like I said, I can't really tell you very much about what's going on. Not yet, anyway. Tomorrow, after I've had a good night's sleep, I'll try explaining as much as possible. But there's one thing you can do for me. I have reason to suspect that somebody's out to get me, or Cortez.
Who?
Long story. But I could need some backup. These goons, these agents, they could be closing in, and whatever advanced warning you're able to give me...
We'll do our best. What do they look like?
I'm not sure, but you'll know when you see them, I'm sure. Anybody suspicious around, let me know.
This is kind of exciting, but you gotta tell me, what are they after you for? Did you do something illegal?
Not yet. Not really. It's what I might do that they're worried about. But please don't ask me any more questions today. Just keep your eyes and ears peeled for anything weird. I need a good night's sleep, and tomorrow I should be able to tell you more. But thanks for helping me out, guys. I really appreciate it.
We're all hanging out at the cafe tomorrow night, April, so you're just gonna have to join us.
I promise.
Now get some sleep. Sorry to tell you this, but you look totally exhausted.
I'm glad we had this talk. Thanks for checking up on me, guys.
Sure. Good night.
Good night, Charlie.
Good night, girl. Sweet dreams.
It's not really night though, judging from the look outside the window, but I guess we're going to bed anyway. In this incredibly detailed scene. Wait, we're really just going to half hang on the bed and just drift off. Okay. Sleep on top of the sheets. Yeah, that's the most comfortable way to do it. Oh boy. Fortunately, it looks like this evil mastermind managed to find Cortez's hiding place, but we won't find out what happened with that just yet.
What's that noise?
What's that glow in my closet, I would say. What's with the purple light coming outside the window? Coming from outside the window.
Where's that light coming from?
Which one, the purple one or the blue one?
Oh!
Oh boy. Yeah, that concludes the third chapter. Only a huge portion of the way more to go. So we're back in Arcadia.
Not again. Not now.
So we get more Arcadian adventures.
I really do, because if Cortez didn't open a shift, who did?
Well, you've been told several times that you're the one who can actually open shifts, but where are you going?
No dream, and I'm guessing this is Mercuria. It smells like it, like a mix between fresh flowers and cow dung. There's some kind of part going on in there.
But before we engage in this new Arcadian adventure, I'm gonna go ahead and save, because I've been playing this for like 3 hours tonight, and I think that's quite enough for the time being. I'm also kind of questioning how long it'll really take me to complete the game, you know, at the rate that I'm going, but hopefully not terribly long at least.